Right there, big breaking news coming in on the Maharashtra government crisis that has unfolded, and we have the first reaction of Eknath Shinde. He's gone on to say that we are Balasaheb's Shiv Sainiks. We will never cheat for power. Balasaheb has taught us Hindutva. And that is the big breaking news that we are getting to you on this political story that we have been tracking very closely since morning. Eknath Shinde has reacted, and he has in fact gone on to say that we are Balasaheb Shiv Sainiks. We will never cheat for power. Balasaheb has taught us Hindutva. Remember, there were reports that Eknath Shinde was in fact not reachable for over a period of 10 hours. And now we have Eknath Shinde's first reaction on this big developing political story. He's gone on to say that we are Balasaheb's Shiv Sainiks. We will never cheat for power. Right, Eknath Shinde there, the first reaction on this big political story that we have been tracking very closely. We have been getting you minute by minute updates on this story of the Maharashtra government crisis. We have we did in fact report that about 35 MLAs, including 4 ministers, including Eknath Shinde, had in fact reportedly moved to a resort in Surat and Gujarat. And now we have Eknath Shinde's first reaction that has come in, and he has gone on to say that we are Balasaheb Shiv Sainiks. We will never cheat for power. Balasaheb has taught us Hindutva. Now, what remains to be seen is how, what sort of reaction the Shiv Sena gives. And, there has been a lot of politics over MLAs being moved to a resort. In fact, 35 MLAs, reports suggested 35 MLAs had reportedly moved to a resort in Surat in Gujarat. And there have been a series of meetings of the Congress, the NCP and the Shiv Sena that have been taking place ever since the reports of these MLAs having moved to a resort in Surat in Gujarat surfaced. And now we have Eknath Shinde's first reaction. My colleague Arunil is joining us live on the broadcast. Arunil, big breaking news coming in. We have Eknath Shinde's first reactions. He's gone on to say that we are Balasaheb Shiv Sainiks.
Well, that is right. If you go by the tweet that Eknath Shinde has sent out now, his first reaction after tremors literally were felt in Maharashtra politics, around 22 MLAs going with Eknath Shinde to Surat. Now, basically, he's saying that I have been a soldier of Balasaheb Thackrey, as well as I've been a soldier of Hindutva. And for the sake of power, I will never go behind power and do anything. Now, if one has to look at it, then probably Eknath Shinde is staying with the Shiv Sena only, if you go by his tweet. Now, we will have to monitor his subsequent tweets, whether more information will be divulged by Eknath Shinde. One important development from the Shiv Sena side is that Eknath Shinde has been removed as the legislative party leader by CM Uddhav Thackrey. In his place, Ajay Chaudhary has been appointed. So if there were discussions happening between Eknath Shinde and the Shiv Sena, then why the Shiv Sena took this decision to remove him as the leader or legislative party leader? That is also a big point of question that comes to the fore. With respect to Eknath Shinde, Sanjay Kute, a BJP MLA, has reached the same Surat hotel wherein Eknath Shinde and the rebel MLAs of Shiv Sena are being kept over there. Sharad Pawar, the experienced politician that he is, already putting the ball in Shiv Sena's court, basically reminding the Shiv Sena that in 2019 a similar thing had happened with us. If you look at it, Ajit Pawar had indeed joined hands with Devendra Fadnavis, but saying that in 3 days we were able to solve that entire problem and Ajit Pawar was back with us. So this is the problem of the Shiv Sena. That is what Sharad Pawar is saying, and they will have to solve it themselves. With respect to the BJP front is concerned, Devendra Fadnavis is already in Delhi having a series of meetings with BJP High Command. The BJP seems to have a very full-fledged strategy. Firstly, trying to attract or trying to poach Eknath Shinde, the only Shiv Sena leader who could be poached for considering the kind of clout that he enjoys amongst the Shiv Sena MLAs, considering he was the main point person who used to handle MLAs whenever they were being kept in different hotels across Mumbai. Eknath Shinde now moving out from Mumbai, staying in a Surat hotel along with the Shiv Sena MLAs. Now, whenever he divulges further what will be the decisions that he will be making, that will be extremely paramount. At present, I'm reporting from the Varsha residence of CM Uddhav Thackrey. We also understand that three crucial close confidants of CM Uddhav Thackrey. One is Rajan Vichare, who's again considered to be very close with Eknath Shinde as well as Milind Narvekar, the personal secretary of CM Uddhav Thackrey. They have been sent to Surat to try and convince Eknath Shinde and speak to the other rebel MLAs as well. What exactly unfolds, it's very interesting. We will be keeping a close eye on it.
Right, Arunil, thank you for putting that into perspective for us. And with that, we're slipping into a short break. News and updates continue once we return.